I do not like Moscow life. You live here not as you want to live, but as old women want you to. I am married and happy. My only wish is that nothing will change. To let all ages yield surrender, but to the young its raptures bring a blessing bountiful and tender, as storms refresh the fields of spring. Two fixed ideas can no more exist together in the moral world than two bodies can occupy one and the same place in the physical world. Try to be forgotten. Go live in the country. Stay in mourning for 2 years, then remarry, but choose somebody decent. Ballet is a dance executed by the human soul. Thus people, so it seems to me, become good friends from sheer ennui. In this, our age of infamy, man's choice is but to be a tyrant, traitor, prisoner. No other choice has he. I loved you, and, it may be, from my soul the former love has never gone away, but let it not recall to you my dole. I wish not sadden you in any way. I loved you silently, without hope, fully, in diffidence, in jealousy, in pain. I loved you so tenderly and truly, as let you else be loved by any man. Play interests me very much, said Herman, but I am not in the position to sacrifice the necessary in the hope of winning the superfluous. My dreams, my dreams. What has become of their sweetness? What indeed has become of my youth? 'Tis time, my friend, 'tis time. For rest the heart is aching. Days follow days in flight, and every day is taking fragments of being, while together you and I make plans to live. Look, all is dust, and we shall die. Sad that our finest aspiration, our freshest dreams and meditations, in swift succession should decay, like autumn leaves that rot away. Mistress-like, its brilliance vain, highly capricious and inane. Cabbage soup and barley, their Russia's national food, both excellent in their way, but a shade monotonous. A man who is active and incisive can yet keep nail care much in mind. Why fight what's known to be decisive? Custom is despot of mankind. Fearing no insult, asking for no crown, receive with indifference both flattery and slander, and do not argue with a fool. The deception that elevates us is dearer than a host of low truths. Don't be sad. Don't be angry. If life deceives you, submit to your grief. Your time for joy will come, believe me. If you but knew the flames that burn in me, which I attempt to beat down with my reason. Unrequited love is not an affront to man but raises him. I've lived to bury my desires, and see my dreams corrode with rust. Now all that's left are fruitless fires that burn my empty heart to dust. My whole life has been pledged to this meeting with you. I want to understand you. I study your obscure language. It is better to have dreamed 1,000 dreams that never were than never to have dreamed at all. Better the illusions that exalt us than 10,000 truths. With womankind, the less we love them, the easier they become to charm. Ecstasy is a glass full of tea and a piece of sugar in the mouth. As long as there is one heart on earth where I still live, my memory will not die. Please, never despise the translator. He's the mailman of human civilization. Somewhere between obsession and compulsion is impulse. It's a lucky man, a very lucky man, who is committed to what he believes, who has stifled intellectual detachment and can't relax in the luxury of his emotions, like a tipsy traveler resting for the night at Wayside Inn. The less we show our love to a woman, or please her less, and neglect our duty, the more we trap and ruin her surely in the flattering toils of philandering. I was not born to amuse the tsars. Moral maxims are surprisingly useful on occasions when we can invent little else to justify our action. Dearer to me than a host of base truths is the illusion that exalts. Write for pleasure and publish for money. Tell him that riches will not procure for you a single moment of happiness. Luxury consoles poverty alone, and that only for a short time, until one becomes accustomed to it. Whoever the priest is, he is called Father. Such a beginning presaged nothing good. However, I lost neither courage nor hope. I turned to the consolation of all those in distress, and for the first time tasted the sweetness of prayer, poured forth from a pure but riven heart. I fell asleep serenely, unworried as to what was to become of me. He's happy now. He's almost sane. Moral commonplaces are amazingly useful when we can find little in ourselves with which to justify our actions.